A little bit of tech news to start our morning off with.
Yeah, a few stories that we're following right now for our Get Connected radio show on Saturdays. One, Samsung has announced that they've come up with an unbreakable cell phone screen.
I love that.
I know, we were just talking before the break.
I just broke my iPhone screen.
And it's so easy because they're made out of glass. You drop them on something hard and they break.
That's
so
true.
There's a new technology they're using with their OLED screens, which are fantastic. And they have this new type of plastic that goes over top of it. So they've tested this and they've dropped it from 1.2 and 1.8 meters and never breaks. Well, that being said, if I dropped it off a building, I'm sure
of course.
it could possibly do so. But I'm excited to see when they start integrating this into their phones, and hopefully that will help people like us from breaking our screens, because I'm pretty clumsy with my phone.
I am too. I'm dropping it all the time. Google, we've got a Google Assistant who's actually smarter than Siri, which I don't think is too difficult.
Well, it's interesting. They did a study. They posed some questions to the 4 digital assistants out there. There's the Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa, Siri, and also Windows Cortana. And they found, after asking these 800 questions, they all understood them quite well, within 98 to 100%. Google was number 1 at 100% at understanding the questions, but it started falling down from there. Google still led the pack at actually answering the questions properly. So it was Google, then Siri, and then Windows Cortana, and then Alexa.
And then Alexa.
Yeah, which was kind of interesting. So apparently answering the questions a little more difficult, especially when there's a proper noun involved, things like a restaurant name or a town. And that's when things kind of went downhill from there.
And just don't talk about anything private, because it might get sent to somebody that you know on your contact list.
Depends how you do it. Yeah.
That was a story that we ran not too long ago.
Yes, I remember
Speaking of stories, saw your face in a story recently about a shopping mall chain that is invading people's privacies. Well, how some people see it. Our
privacy is already being invaded. So yeah, this is a story out of Calgary. Someone discovered that in a couple of the malls there, you know, those big directory screens where you can go in and find all the restaurants and stores. Well, they have cameras built into them with facial recognition. And what they were doing was basically seeing who was looking at the directory, I guess determining their age and gender.
Wow.
So they said they weren't getting any more personal information other than that. But, you know, this type of stuff has been happening for years. Like, when we go throughout the day, you know, we literally hit almost 300 cameras, you know, from home to work. So it's happening. All these big social media companies like Facebook, they have facial recognition going in with all the photos. The scary thing, though, is when they start marrying that information with, you know, these businesses and shopping malls, right? Because at that point,
it's the database you got to worry about.
Yeah, the shopping malls could make an agreement with companies like Facebook to completely see who is going through the mall and really tailor the advertising as you walk by the Gap or Banana Republic.
It's one thing to do it. It's another thing to do it without telling people.
Yes.
That's the big difference.
This is true. And Facebook, they always tell everyone what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I have at least one fan in front of me.
Yes, maybe 2.
Maybe
2. These are from Logiix. These are all available from London Drugs, so you want to check this out for back to school. This is a little USB retro fan. So this is something that you could hook into your laptop or your desktop. Great for dorm rooms or
I have one.
Even your office desktop.
And it's really stylish too.
It's kind of cool. Yeah. And so the whole thing is powered by this simple little USB connection. So great for keeping you cool when you're working or studying.
I'm surprised they have any of them left at London Drugs, because people.
They sell a lot of these things.
They do.
They do. I thought when I first saw this is kind of a little weird, but from what I understand, they always sell out of these.
Yeah,
so
no, they're great.
If you want one, hurry up.
Go now.
Logiix also makes these great little Blue Piston speakers. This is a Bluetooth version. They call it their Volume 2. Fantastic sound, and it's got 8-hour battery life.
How much is that?
I think this is in the $50 range.
Okay.
Which is not bad, but it's a solid speaker. You can feel that.
It is.
Comes in different colors again from Logiix, available at London Drugs, and the 8-hour battery life is fantastic.
That's a really good
So you could take that, you know, if you're a student. You know, down to the cafeteria or out on the grounds.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
No, that's awesome. And what else?
Oh, we've got a few more here. Again from Logiix, this is a vegan leather iPhone cable.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Vegan leather, lightning cable. So this is fantastic. A little bit more durable. So great for on the go.
Vegan leather.
Vegan leather, and I think it's similar here. This is a folio case. They've got all sorts of different ones, from iPads to notebooks. This will hold, I think, up to like a 12 or 13-inch laptop or MacBook.
Sweet.
And so a great way to protect your most valuable possession.
Exactly. Yes, and it is very valuable. Mike, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.